إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. الوقت أنفس ما عنيت به وأراه أسهل ما علي يضيع. This line of poetry says, time is the thing that I am concerned so much with and care so much for, and I see the easiest thing on me slipping away from me. Time. What is time, brother? Time is you. You are made of time. إذا ذهب وقتك ذهب بعضك. Every second ticks, it's part of you. So when they say time is money, what do we say? Nah? Definitely. If you say time is money, then you would find a lot of people willing to pay for it, everything they have. Wallahi, I know one sheikh said, I'm willing to sell my house to buy myself time. Because subhanallah, the closer you get to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more you feel bad about the time that passed, that you did not take care of it, and the more you want more time to feel good and to do good, because doing good feels good. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. They think when you come to the masjid at Isha time, after work, it's extra work. Wallahi, it is rest and it is relaxing. Meaning, if you go to work, you really need to come to the masjid to rest. If you don't, you're going to continue on being tired. They look at salah as a burden, in particular in the masjid. Picture yourself when you come from work, you eat or you don't even eat. You shower, you make wudu, you come, you pray, you listen to a reminder, you sit, the serenity, the peace, the rahmah in the masjid, you don't buy it, you can't buy it. It's irreplaceable. It's something so valuable that you really don't know it until you feel it. This is like someone asking you to describe sa'ada, أو happiness. Describe سعادة. وصف لي السعادة. كيف بدي أوصف لك السعادة؟ لازم تعيشها لحتى تعرفها. كيف بدي أوصف لك المتعة في العبادة؟ لازم تعبد لحتى تتمتع فيها. How can I describe for you pleasure in ibadah? I cannot. It's personal. You have to do it to enjoy it. That's why if I tell you wake up early in the morning and pray, like Qiyam al-Layl, you're going to find it so hard. It's so hard to even wake up for Fajr. But someone who is used to it, he's going to tell you, I cannot live if I cannot do Qiyam. And some of the righteous predecessors said, لولا الهواجر ويعني قيام الليل وصيام النهار الطويل ما حبيت أعيش ولا يوم. يعني hadn't it been for fasting long hours and doing قيام الليل, I would not like to live. يعني what kind of life is it, really? If you can eat all the time, and you can drink all the time, and you sleep all the time, and you play all the time, Tell me the difference between you and an animal. What is the difference? Really? What kind of a life is this? It's boring. It's basically you're going along with what you want. You're going along with your desires. You have no control of yourself at all. You can't even control yourself. How do I expect you to do good or to help or to be someone valuable in the society? You cannot control your own self. You expect me to think that you can control your children or you can control anybody you're in charge? No. Because a person who goes along with what they like is not a person who is righteous or religious or can be. Without patience and without self-control and without winning against your own desires, you cannot do it. And that's why some of the also Zuhad used to desire certain sweet. So he took it and he put it on a table next to the door. When he leaves, he sees it. And when he comes in, he sees it, but he won't eat it. And he's dying for it. It's what he desires. And he looks at it, and then he talks to himself, you're not gonna get it. And walks away. And keeps coming back to train himself on not everything you desire you get. And we think that when we give our children what they like, we are raising them good. You're ruining them. You're spoiling them. Whenever the child wants something, here it is. How do you expect this person to control himself in the future? You can't. So time is very valuable. And having the time makes you repair the past and makes you work for the future. And this is so special for each and every one of us to value time. When you see people sitting on the internet or on Facebook or WhatsApp and just basically going down the line, check this and listen to this and read this and laugh this and comment on this and like this. And we're not talking, I know you're going to say, some of you might come cute and say, oh Sheikh, you are on Facebook. I am on Facebook, yes, but this is knowledge. This is seeking knowledge. This is like watching a program on TV talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala versus watching a concert or music or something. So I'm talking about those people who waste hours. Can you imagine yourself the moderator for a group and you comment on every person who writes and you have hundreds? What kind of life is this for that person? And check the posts and look what they write. Ridiculous things. Things that has no benefit, things that even could be haram. And then you turn around and you find people, can you imagine people don't know showing a picture of a woman without hijab is normal and it's not haram? They say, what's wrong with it? They actually said it, what's wrong with it? What is wrong there? You know this is Muslims in Muslim country. They don't know relations like Sadiq and my friend. The woman talks and jokes with a stranger like her husband and more. And talk and maybe even drink coffee together. And this is Sadiq. What is Sadiq? A man and a woman? Subhanallah. أحد الصالحين قال إذا يئس الشيطان من أحد يعني ما قدر يغوي يلجأ إلى النساء. ليش؟ النساء حبائل الشيطان. يعني one of the righteous predecessors said when he tries to lure someone or to make someone fall into haram and he's not succeeding, he uses women to get him to do what he wants him to do. And then time. Tomorrow you find yourself gone. Wallahi, today I was talking with someone and we were saying, death is just like that. You just go. That's it. You're no longer there. And people would say, Allah yarhamah, he was with us. He was with us. It's gone. This is life. I don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know. We don't know. But are we willing to fix time and care for time and use it for ourselves? This is the reminder that I have for myself and you. I have a beautiful story to tell you the value of time coming from Allama in Hadith, Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah. He has a story that tells you, wow, what did he go through? What does he want to do so he can save seconds, could be minutes? And I'm not going to tell you about it. Ask me why. Because it will be too long. So we stop here, and tomorrow in my khatira, inshallah, for the students at the Islamic School of Irving at 7:40 a.m. in the morning, I will say the story and we will connect it with how important time is, especially for our youth. Our youth, if you don't take care of it now, you might not even have it later. Because if you don't build yourself now, you're going to collapse. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.